Hello and welcome to this third Ambifi tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about conditional visibility. So here's an example of what we're going to be making. Just pretty much a question out of a test. The global increase in greenhouse gases has been attributed to, and you can put your answer here. Let's just say like coal mining, and it'll tell you that it's incorrect. And so you can go back, change your answer. Let's say trends, and it'll tell you it's correct. So to get started, we're just going to go over to the authoring tab, click add activity. Let's go for a blank one, give it a title, let's just say test, and create an edit activity. So let's go ahead and set a genre. Let's just say learning again. And you can worry about giving it a title, image, and styling later. Let's just go ahead and add a check button, 3 checks. Let's actually make this one a single choice question and go ahead and give it a label. So we're going to say, use some markdown here and say hashtag question 1 to make it a header. And then down here we're going to say, let's say, what is the state bird of New Jersey? And let's see here. Let's go down to the single choice items section and let's give some answers. So this is where you can put the different choices. The label will show up first and the value is what we'll use to check if it's correct. So let's add some birds here. Let's say grouse. Let's see. Let's say American goldfinch, which is the correct answer. And let's say duck and ostrich. All right, and let's go down to label 2. So this is what we're going to see. We want this to be shown when the answer is correct. So let's just say correct, or like congratulations, got it. And then this one will be when you get it wrong. So let's just say oops, try again. All right, so the way that we're going to be doing this is we'll have to set an ID for this question 1. Let's go down to advanced options and set an ID. So let's just say question 1. And then here, in order to show this conditionally, we'll go to basic options and click conditionally visible. And from here you can select a variable. So we'll say question 1. And then here's the spot where you can select what kind of comparison it'll be. And let's just say you have all these examples, but we'll just use equals for now. So when question 1 equals, and here's the value we had for American goldfinch. American goldfinch, remember that's just right here. American goldfinch for the value, not the label, the value. So when question 1 equals American goldfinch, we'll display this congratulations, you got it tab underneath. All right, and for this one, oops, try again, we'll make that one conditionally visible. Still looking at question 1 here, and then for this one, we're going to say contains at least one of, because you have those 3 different choices for wrong answers. And so what were those again? Let's see. We had grouse, and you can separate it by commas, no spaces. Grouse, duck, and ostrich. All right, there you go. And there you have it. This is pretty much all you need to do for this one. And let's go ahead and save. Go back to the home menu. And here's our test right here. Start new. What's the state bird of New Jersey? Grouse. Oops, try again. Go back. American goldfinch. Congratulations, you got it. So there you go. That's a quick walkthrough of conditional visibility. Thanks for checking in.